I think it's easier to let other people tell you what happiness, success, and fulfillment are, rather than to wrestle with it yourself. Society's been formed on this basis. People can't help but compare themselves to other people, and nobody wants to come up the loser in the comparison. I mean, socially unacceptable people are even called losers. So the game is simple. Learn what people are impressed by and do it. This way we can have little successes every day. Mediocre though it may be to live from compliment to compliment, from my hat is cuter than hers to I got 2 more points than you on the calculus test. The worst part is that everyone is invested in society for the same reason, getting self-worth, not giving it. You won't find the self you're looking for by searching in society and a societal life. Not ultimately. That's just how the system is set up, with small, achievable goals and rewards. Ironically, the person that is best at being on top is really losing the most. They won't realize as soon as the person that is not so cool that there are more important things in life, things that are not so superficial and not so easy. Not that it really matters how you choose to live your life, at least not until you remember that we're all dying, every day, and we choose to spend our time thinking about other people's thoughts. It's ridiculous. I don't want to live like this, but somehow it's not a choice. The mediocre victories of fashion and academics and whatever are the most addicting thing since oxygen. At least, though, I don't use my societal struggles as an excuse for not thinking about bigger and greater and more important things. It's hard to face things that I can't conquer or fix or even define. And I think that's why a lot of people avoid doing it. Like, why was I given such a lucky and easy place in life when I could just as easily have been homeless or crippled or not have parents? And it's hard to think about what I, myself, Candace Mashburn, define as happiness, success, and fulfillment. I guess the three are really intertwined, and happiness is an indicator of the other two. Either way, I can never be sure of what truly and purely makes me happy. So much of happiness is dependent on other people, although not always in a bad way. There are interactions totally unlike the dysfunctional measuring ups that are so commonplace between people in everyday life, like family members truly caring about each other and love, and the fact that it makes me happy to help other people. But everything is somehow undermined just a little bit by the selfish motivations to be the best that society gives us. Like, it's probably not entirely because I care more about the welfare of other people in need than my own time that I help them, although that is the main point. There's also the fact that it makes me feel better about myself, and it makes me look better compared to other people. I used to be ashamed about the truth of this last statement, but at least at the end of the day I've done something good. And that's the whole point. Living selfishly is exactly what society forces us into, but it doesn't let you live for yourself. I know that sounds like a contradiction, but think about it. We all go around thinking what other people are thinking about us, while they're only thinking the same. We're so worried about how we appear that we don't actually care how we are. So we end up spending tons of time invested in our image and ourselves anyways, time that we could have spent actually living for ourselves. There's no point to having the normal life as your ultimate goal in life, because you'll only end up being normal. And despite how much society says it is what you should be, they won't resent you for becoming something better. And if they do, you'll have the satisfaction that you are who you want to be. Of course, knowing who that is hard too. I still can't define what the ultimate beauty I'm climbing for is, but at least I haven't and I won't put someone else's idea of beauty at the top of my staircase. And I don't know what purpose the truth shining through the gaps in the world serves, but I still want to find it. And I want to live accidentally and deliberately at the same time, finding what makes me truly happy and working towards goals of my own importance. If what I'm doing coincides with what other people think I'm doing, at least I'm conscious of the fact. I didn't get to college by doing my own thing. I had to work hard in school and do what was expected to be let in. And I don't have a good relationship with my parents because I always did my own thing. They taught me how to act and be and gave me more expectations to follow. But I'm glad I've lived how I have so far. To get to the places you want to be in life, you have to do what's expected to get there. Like that I'm going to spend the next 4 years of my life becoming an engineer. I want to be an engineer because I know I can be helpful that way. After I graduate, I'm planning to join the Peace Corps, and from there, who knows? I kind of want to live on a sailboat for a while, and I want to find someone that can figure everything out with me. Other than that, I just want to be happy. If there's nothing unique about me, at least I'm willing to see that. I know how typical I am, something Ivan Ilyich didn't see until the end. The difference is that there's still time for me, and that I realized it a while ago.